As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. His line against Justin Verlander, he's got 3 base hits in 30 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game. Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Upton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 2 full. Angels lead it 3-0. Great shot there of the Blue Waters in long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. First pitch of the at-bat. To short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So there's the first out here in the Angels' 3rd. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. And that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Gaddis, or sometimes called Bull for apparent reasons. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Takes this the other way to right. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Reddick becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Gaddis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. In the dirt here. And here's the 3-2 from him. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Astros leave 1, still down 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Albert Pujols.
Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike one.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Gonzalez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a bunt attempt here. Gurriel is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Hit on the ground out to short. Correa is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First time up, he went down looking. And he takes ball 1. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Zach Cozart. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin Maldonado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Evan Gattis now standing in. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, he nails his third consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Kinsler for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. George Springer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Cam Bedrosian will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Cam Bedrosian.
Strike called, 2-1. The 2-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ballgame.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Kenan Middleton will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. McCann on third. Reddick over at second. Springer on at first with 2 down. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. So striding in, Jose Altuve, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Carlos Correa will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 3 runs already home here. A shot down the first baseline, and that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. 1 run scores. And he's in there safely as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play. Ready for another shot now. Yuli Gurriel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Whatever these guys had for their pregame meals, they need to eat it before every game. They've been tearing it up this inning, and that triple is just one in a long line of solid hits. That's 7 runs that have come home here, and they're not done yet.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of